My name is Dave Bessell and this is the fifth in a series of Analogue synth tutorials brought to you by the BA Music course at Plymouth University. This tutorial is based on this Club of the Knobs 960 sequencer, which is a copy of the Moog 960 sequencer, and the Macbeth M5N. Most people who've used this type of sequencer know that it's good for generating repeating patterns of notes or repeating patterns of filter modulations, that kind of thing. But sometimes you don't necessarily want repetition, you might want musical variation. So this tutorial shows you a quick way of generating musical variation from a step sequencer. Sequencer, I'm taking a control voltage from this sequencer into the Macbeth. It's actually running into the sample and hold of the Macbeth. So the sample and hold is sampling the voltages generated by this. And then those sample voltages are then being used to drive the oscillators. The rate at which this is being sampled is generated by this LFO here. This LFO is not synchronized with the 960 sequencer, and so therefore every time the sequence goes round, the same voltages are sampled, but not necessarily in the same order. This LFO is also being used to generate a gate. So if we plug in a trigger out from the LFO, we get just a repeating note. Turn on the sequencer, and what we should hear is a pattern which seems to repeat, but actually generates different variations. And then if we add a little bit of echo to that, you get the traditional Berlin School sequencer type texture, but with added variation. All I need to do to generate a different pattern of variations is to vary the speed of the sequencer. What we will hear won't vary in speed because the speed is being controlled by the LFO, but it will generate a different set of variations. You can have hours of fun generating infinite variations in a Berlin School style.